Hello, welcome to European Open Briefing for Thursday, December the 13th. I'm Rafa Barajan, currency analyst at XM.com, and we're going to be having a look at what's happening in the currency markets today. So we're seeing a further improvement in risk appetite this morning, and that comes on the back of signs of a significant easing of trade tensions between the US and China, and that's boosting equity markets. We're seeing further advances in Asian and European stocks, though on Wall Street yesterday, there were only modest gains in the major indices. Nevertheless, we're seeing a big rebound in emerging market currencies, as well as the pound and sterling, which are up on positive political developments. We can see the dollar index is marginally lower this morning, has slipped below the 97 level. Dollar yen, though, is up around 113.40 as the Japanese yen is broadly weaker on that risk on sentiment. So pound rallied yesterday after Theresa May won a vote of no confidence vote by her party. The euro is also up on reports that Italy is proposing a reduced budget deficit target for 2019. And in commodities, we can see WTI slightly higher this morning, and gold also marginally up on the back of a softer US dollar. So dollar index has retreated from 1 month highs, but dollar yen being supported by that risk on sentiment as well as higher treasury yields. But the main news, of course, is those headlines around US and China trade. We're seeing China making taking further measures to appease US demands. It's now said that it's willing to make changes to its Made in China 2025 plan, where it wants to promote Chinese tech firms. It's now willing to open up its tech sector to foreign companies. But of course, the biggest issue for the US is for China to change its laws on intellectual property theft, and we still don't have any signs that China is making enough changes on that front to please President Trump. For now, though, we can see dollar yen hovering around resistance at 113.50. Let's now look at sterling, because we had that big rally yesterday. Pound surged above the 1.26 handle. So Theresa May, although she comfortably won the vote of no confidence by a Conservative MPs, there was still a sizable number, about a third of MPs voted against her. So that suggests that she's unlikely to be able to pass through her Brexit deal without significant concessions from the EU, which have signaled that they're not willing to make any major changes apart from providing some assurances on the Irish backstop issue. So Theresa May flies to Brussels today as that EU summit gets underway. So May is safe from another leadership contest for at least another year, but now she could possibly face a different type of no confidence vote, this time a parliamentary vote of no confidence, which there's reports that Labour Party could call one within weeks. And finally, looking at the euro, we can see the euro also rallying alongside sterling. It hasn't managed to cross above the 1.14 handle, but still way off its lows earlier in the week. So Italy is proposing a budget deficit of just over 2% from 2.4% previously. There's so far been fairly positive remarks from the European Commission, so we could possibly be seeing an end to the budget route. In the meantime, though, ECB will be in focus later today. They will announce their decision at 14:45 GMT, and Mario Draghi's press conference will be closely watched at 13:30 GMT, where investors will be looking for signs for perhaps pushing back the expected timing of the rate hike in 2019 due to slower than expected growth in the euro area. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.